Hi, good morning to one and all. This is Dr. Thandauthapani, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Management, SRM University, Ramapuram, Chennai. Today I am going to take market structure in managerial economics. So, first let us see what is market. The word market is derived from the Latin word marketus, meaning merchandise, wares, traffic, trade, or a place where business is conducted. The common uses of market means a place where goods are bought and sold. Let us see what is the definition for market. So Pyle gives definition as market includes both place and region in which buyers and sellers are in free competition with one another. Chapman gave an important definition as market refers not to a place but to a commodity or commodities and buyers and sellers who are in direct competition with one another. So now let us see the difference between market and marketing. So market is a place where goods and services are exchanged. But marketing is the economic process by which goods and services are exchanged between the producers and the consumers and their value determined in terms of money price. So this is the basic difference between market and marketing. So market consists of buyers and sellers with facilities to communicate each other for transaction of goods and services. So according to the definition of market, market may mean a place where buying and selling take place. Buyers and sellers are come together for transactions. An organization through which exchange of goods takes place. The act of buying and selling of goods to satisfy human wants. An area of operation of commercial demand for commodities. So what is the need for market? For exchange of goods and services, for adjustment of demand and supply by price mechanism, for improvement of the quality of life of the society, for the introduction of new modes of life, for higher production, etc. So markets are classified on the basis of number of commodities, area or coverage, location, time span, volume of business, nature of transactions, degree of competition, government interventions or regulations, nature of commodities, vision. So there are two types of market. One is general market and another is specialized market. So as the name indicates, general market is all type of commodities are sold. Commodities range from food grains to textile. Specialized market, it deals with a specific commodity. The markets are named after such commodities. Example, market transacted goods like vegetable, wool, jute, etc. Vegetable market, wool market, jute market. So what is market structure? So market structure refers to the organizational and other characteristics of a market. It describes how a market is organized based on the number of firms in the market, the nature of competition and the degree of market power each firm holds. So the main types of market structures are perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, monopoly. So what is perfect competition? So all firms sell an identical product. It is similar products. All firms are price takers. So price should be fixed by the perfect competition. All firms have a relatively small market share. Buyers know the nature of the product being sold and the prices charged by each firm. The industry is characterized by freedom of entry and exit. So anybody can enter into this market and freely exit. So it is also referred as pure competition. So anybody can sell identical product and price takers. So it is referred as pure competition. So for example, let us take agriculture market. In agriculture market, you can take wheat market. So these characters, many sellers and buyers. There are numerous farmers producing wheat and numerous buyers purchasing it. Homogeneous product. So same type of product, it is called homogeneous product. Wheat is a standardized product, meaning one farmer's wheat is essentially the same as another. So free entry and exit. New farmers can enter the market and exiting ones can leave without significant barriers. Price takers. So individual farmers do not have the power to influence the market price of wheat. They accept the market price as given. Perfect information. Buyers and sellers have complete information about prices and product quality. So another example, potatoes you can take. Potatoes are sold in markets where all vendors sell homogeneous products at homogeneous prices. Example, potato is sold at markets etc. where all vendors sell homogeneous products. So next, monopoly. So a monopoly is a market structure in which there is only one producer or seller for a product. In other words, the single business is the industry. Entry into such a market is restricted due to high cost or other impediments which may be economic, social or political. So let us take the example of Google search engine market monopoly example. Google holds a dominant position in the search engine market with a market share of over 90% globally. This dominance extends to related markets such as online advertising. Impact: Google's monopoly in search has led to significant control over online information and advertising revenues. Regulatory bodies in various regions, including the EU, have invested and fined Google for antitrust practices. So second example, Microsoft operating system in the 1990s. Overview: during the 1990s, Microsoft held a virtual monopoly in the PC operating systems market with its Windows OS. Most personal computers shipped with Windows pre-installed. So its impact: Microsoft dominance led to antitrust lawsuits, particularly the landmark case in the United States, which accused Microsoft of anti-competitive practices. The company was required to change some of its business practices to promote competitions. So these are the examples for monopoly, some practical examples. So you can take Gillette also as another example. Gillette razor blade. So it enjoys monopoly in market because every consumer purchases this brand and this is a trusted brand. Gillette Machine 3 Turbo Sensitive and Gillette Fusion are latest version. So next type is monopolistic competition. So it is a type of imperfect competition such that one or two producers sell products that are differentiated from one another as goods but not perfect substitutes. That is important point, such as from branding, quality or location. In monopolistic competition, a firm takes the price charged by its rivals as given and ignores the impact of its own prices on the prices of other firms. Consumers may like some special thing in the particular brand. Next example, you can take restaurant industry. Characteristics: many sellers, product differentiation, low barriers to entry, price makers, non-price competition. So there are numerous restaurants in any given area. Each restaurant offers a unique menu, ambience, dining experience. Differentiation can be based on cuisine type, quality of food, service, location, and branding. Low barriers to entry. So it is relatively easy for new restaurant to enter the market. So price makers: each restaurant has some control over its pricing due to the unique nature of its offering. Non-price competition: restaurant offers compete through advertising, quality of service, unique menu items and overall customer experience rather than just on price. So you can take shoe as monopolistic example. Another example, shoes are produced by many producers but consumers may feel that a particular company is branded or the quality produced by one company is better than the other. So you can take beta shoes. So different company shoes can be easily differentiated and despite differentiation, each product remains close substitute for the rival products. There is no pure competition here. shoes comes under monopolistic competition because there are many producers and consumers choose according to the brand quality, location, trademark, design, color, packaging, etc., and not on the basis of price only. So next type is duopoly, a situation in which two companies own all or nearly all of the market for a given product or price. So duo means two. So for example, Coca-Cola and Pepsi you can take as an example. It is a specific type of oligopoly where only two producers exist in one market. In reality, this definition is generally used where only two firms have dominant control over a market. In the field of industrial organization, it is the most commonly studied form of oligopoly due to its simplicity. So, as I already told, Pepsi and Coca-Cola in soft drinks, you can take as example. So, next one is oligopoly. So, it is a situation in which a particular market is controlled by a small group of firms. An oligopoly is a market form in which a market or industry is dominated by a small number of sellers, oligopolists. Because there are few sellers, each oligopolist is likely to be aware of the actions of the others. The decision of one firm influence and are influenced by the decision of other firms. So examples, automobile industry, major players Toyota, Volkswagen, Ford, General Motors. So its characteristics, the automobile industry is dominated by a few large firms that produce a significant portion of the world's vehicle. These firms compete on various fronts such as price, technology and features. High barriers to entry including substantial capital requirements and complex supply chains limit the number of competitors. So second example you can take airline industry, major players Delta Airlines, American Airlines, United Airlines, Southwest Airlines, etc. So the airline industry in many regions including the US is characterized by a few dominant carriers that control most of the market. These airlines compete on rules, pricing, service quality. The higher cost of aircraft, fuel and regulatory compliance along with the need for extensive network create substantial barriers to entry. Next example you can take as technology and software industry. So major players Microsoft, Apple, Google, Amazon. The tech industry particularly in software and online services is dominated by a few major companies. These firms have significant influence over market trends, standards and innovation. They engage in extensive R&D and often acquire small firms to maintain their competitive edge. Network effects and economic of scale are significant barriers to entry in this sector. So last one is oligopoly. So examples Maggi noodles, Sunfeast, Yepme Magic Noodles, Horlick Foods, Nor Soup Noodles. These companies produce instant noodles. Earlier Maggi used to enjoy monopoly in this sector, but with the entry of the other three companies, Maggi now comes in oligopoly. These four companies majorly rule the market in instant noodles, so they come in oligopoly. Thank you all.